You don't know. It's just you don't know what you're gonna get when it comes to NaVi. You just don't know.
Ever.
No
matter what. And you never know how consistent Big can be. So let's just all sit back, relax, and enjoy the show that begins towards Catwalk. tabseN opens up, and he is met by Boomic's grenade. Oh, what a good flashbang. Boomic thought he was on the surface of the sun for a moment. I don't know if the sun has a surface, or if it's just a...
It is, yeah, the surface, you know, the surface of the sun.
Is there, how do you know? They have pictures of it?
Well, there's a core. So it has to have some surface
they
somewhere.
want you to think.
It is a gassy bonfire, but...
Bomb's being planted by seersuN, and pops up Keto. Howdy doody. He drops Bit and Simple, able to trade one, but that bomb's planted and the fights start to go the way of NaVi. It's a 1v1 with little HP for the remaining two players. seersuN doesn't realize that he's already gotten out, but now Perfecto's made tons of sound. Jumps down and hits it.
Excuse me?
Excuse you.
They both just were like made of paper with 10 HP.
But tissues or paper towels?
Kleenex.
Defuse comes through. NaVi take the first pistol. I did all of them. And now I will do no more. Flashbangs with pistols to barrel out the doorway. They got their AUG back. But will they get a chance to T250 up close as the T-swing? And tabseN, alongside Xantares, will drop a couple guns. Now NaVi come running over. Through the CT spawn. And one along Cat. That's Simple.
Peek him. Peek him.
Simple at the top of the food chain.
Simple gave over his AUG.
It's close still.
What a guy.
Goes out, drops the bomb yet again, and it's a little HP for Xantares.
I love how they're just
headshot spot towards Bit, but Keto should be done for. Nade him. Ooh, Keto's got a chance. They're facing. They are facing him, and you do not want to make...
Need to wash them. Because of how much faster they're playing.
This is pretty quick.
Yeah.
Keto's right back at it. Oh, but he's blind. Oh my god, there's dirt in the way. There's flashes in the face, and there's little HP for the two CTs to work with. They've got Keto caught by blue.
Is he gonna peek him?
No.
Oh, he's gonna try to get out of there.
He's stuck.
Stuck on the door.
Finally gets away. The frag comes a little too late.
Well, he did his job, so now I have to clear out blue.
But Boomic took tunnels.
Look at them, they're both just staring at it. They're like, he's still here.
Oh, I love this. Great play
Oh
from
my
Boomic.
god, if he just waits,
Oh, okay, that was a little scary, and he doesn't know where the next ones come from, but they are definitely there. He sees a sliver. Ah! Tizian, up close. DJ, don't turn off the X-ray, man. It scares me.
Yeah, great damage though.
I get nervous.
Oh, this is a perfect play from Bit. But they're not even coming.
Whew.
Snuck in the Hummer.
What'd you call me?
In the Hummer? Wait, what?
Bit's position.
Perfecto and Electronic are still waiting for Keto to come out of blue. What is Perfecto looking at right now? I'm looking at the minimap. I can't figure out what he's looking at.
Perfecto is currently
Is he
looking...
holding the door? Okay.
Yeah. Just eyes over little blue barrel.
Dude, it's so rambunctious this round. They get killed in playground. Minding their own business.
Oh, Bit. Whoa, okay.
Wow, they're going to try to save, and like, NaVi might come try to hunt them. Are they going to push long? It's 10 seconds left.
No, it's just it's a gentleman's agreement.
This is so different from the last map. It's refreshing, though. It's nice.
Everybody survives of these 7.
Yeah, they'll chill.
Flies
They
when
watch
you're
the match.
having
They lock.
And CS is always fun. Electronic over the catwalk peak with a headshot. Simultaneous kill coming in from Simple. That one going down at the top of middle, so he kind of gave Electronic that two-piece support.
I feel like the game plan is don't let him get into setup spots. There are a lot of utility at them. Honestly, it might be the game plan to just say we're better than them. Let's just take the fight to them as soon as possible. I'm sure it goes a little bit deeper than that, but if it does, I think maybe it's the idea of, let's say, here are their comfort spots and all their on all over dust too. Let's just interrupt them constantly. Like even when they were in pit with long control, rotating over to B every single turn, NaVi are pushing a lot. That doesn't mean there's tons of openings for Big technically, but it's also really hard to read. I haven't seen NaVi play this aggressive in some time. Like I can't remember the last time they just tried this opening strategy for their game
Oh,
plan.
that's money.
Oh, another great tactic. They got some damage off, and Perfecto can push forward into this. He's got a teammate actually watch the cross as well. He doesn't even have to worry about that.
Locked in. They got the flasher finished.
Yeah.
But with the damage Perfecto initially did to Xantares while he was blind, he had to go back into that gunfight with like 20 HP.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the end of that. So
yes.
Perfecto, nice 2 kills on the round. Tizian could just grab the op and hope to save.
Uh-huh.
Get that bad boy out of there.
Yeah, and then somehow, like by some stroke of magic, NaVi have also been winning these super aggressive rounds. Lots of players alive. They're instantly on fire.
But is he? Oh, Searson's going to find the kill over the shoulder. Simple yet to find his answer. Remember, there's just 3 pistols, but pistols can punish. Xantares reminding Boomich of exactly that. It is a man advantage here. Simple, he's going to nail his shot. Bit comes in with 1 as well, but it's Xantares right now making the difference. 2v2 ensues. Perfecto's low HP. Xantares has his head popped, and now it's Keto's turn to clutch. A nice deagle kill to really give him the edge because Perfecto's nearly dead already. Bomb halfway gone, and he just can't push it over the line.
Oh, he's got to be careful, okay, with this movement.
Why?
Because I thought he was going to mess that up and then run out of time. The perforator. What on earth?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
They're both eating each other's flashes coming out long, and then Simple gets some damage in.
So fast,
Dude,
Mohan.
I just love the way the crosshair shakes. It's just so stylistically, aesthetically pleasing.
Ooh, he gets the fade away. And he's not going to fade too far.
Oh my God.
Simple sticks around and stuffs Xantares back cat.
Like a turkey?
Yeah. Like a turducken.
Oh. For those who are not from North America, maybe you could explain what a turducken is.
A turducken is when you stuff a duck in a chicken in a turkey. And as ridiculous as that sounds, I remind you...
Delicious or?
America.
Yeah. Do it, but...
They're going to commit with the little utility they have. Perfecto buys his time perfectly. That's the most important gun drop. And, whoa, Xantares! A beautiful double deagle. But the Molotov creeps to his feet and Searson's
just for some level of consistency. It'd be good to always be in boot camp, but I'm not sure if that advice applies to all teams. Like OG clearly play better on boot camp when they're not, and then, you know.
Complexity.
But, and then, you know, they can switch it on and off depending on if they're on boot camp or not. Complexity look really good right now. EG struggling a bit. Some teams are better on the boot camp. Some teams are better at home. Whatever.
I don't think Searson likes the boot camp.
He's almost never there. Almost never there.
He's almost better when he's not.
Yeah.
He was one of these guys that really did come up in the online era. Hit a crazy career high. Had the world shook. But Boomich should have Keto shucked once he peels him off of Catwalk. I thought they'd go for the flashbang, but instead it's a smoke, and Boomich is going to stick around it. Ooh, Searson scoped on that little gap. Go ahead, he says. But Boomich knows better, and right now NaVi's still holding them back with another piece of utility at the 40-second mark. So if Big Clan respect this one and wait it all out,
they should be...
They're playing against
Tizian has
time.
Tapson has a Molotov as well. They can clear out this position if they want to. It looks like they're going to come through it. NaVi know what's coming.
That they do.
But, yeah, now the phase of the smoke comes through. Boomich at least spots 2 more. Flank is coming in. Simple, he's got a lot of work to do, but he has friends to help.
That's the round.
Oh, and suddenly this man is in CT. Tapson crosses 1v3. Bomb in the cover of the CTs on Cat. And he's just trying to get some kills, but he's getting dinked in the process. So much information, but Xantares through the smoke, he takes Simple out. That's huge. And some more nades potentially on the cross. I don't know. Xantares, he's just finding these entries before the retake even occurs.
Searson wants the gun. He pushes forward, and that's going to be the first kill back in the hands of NaVi. Now, we do have this big wraparound. Keep your one eye on Tizian. Going back around middle towards Catwalk. If NaVi push up fast enough, they should still be fine. And so far, so good. Bit gets into the kill feed. There's the frag versus Keto. And now it's on to Xantares, the guy who kicked it all off. He's dropped, and Tizian hits the timing.
Not planning for him, is it?
But does he hit all the shots? It's not. Oh, the Tech 9's good for 2, but not the third. Perfecto with a clutch as he does. NaVi, 10 rounds straight.
Now, Looks like they're going to try to come into B. Perfecto, he's been very, very consistent. They'll find one opening kill. And finally, will we have it? A big round. Simple with a flash from a teammate. Comes in, does a ton of damage, but doesn't get the frag.
2 opts for a retake and a 3v4 on B site does too.
Surely they have to. They've got to
save.
Oh, I'm gonna save. Not gonna try it. Sag.
And there goes the 16-0.
In the spotlight. I can't say that I was thinking about it.
Cool, dude. Just throw me under the bus.
Yes. You were already there. I just taped your foot to the ground.
Okay. B play. All right. That's coming back at him. Simple through the door with the kill Vikito and Perfecto. Bit of a safer position this time around. He's really drawing them into him. Takes an initiative to kill a second. And Searson's sniper misses the shot. So
They're not watching long whatsoever.
But Electronic could die.
Oh my god! What? Holy sh... That was nasty.
3 guys up the Xbox. Santeres. Oh, he gets his gun spotted, and Boomich finds the better of it. Simple. Eats a flash. Oh, but he didn't see Tabson cross already. On the back of Cat, that's where Boomich tries to keep himself in the fight, but it's going to be Tizian, and only Tizian.
Crocking.
Ooh, Boomich gets back. Slides through the door as Searson walks out long and, well, collects an opening kill. Could also be the 5th weapon that Big desperately need. 2 CTs on a site. And Tabson lingers in mid. We'll see if this slows down the potential retake. NaVi, do they want to go for mid to Cat? Do they want to come up CT spawn? They seem confident to sit back, relax, and allow Big's challenge. Because Bigs have been challenged.
These smokes are really bad. Very poofy in the favor of NaVi if they want to play around them. They're going to come through.
There it is.
Cover the flash. Bit and Boomich both get kills. 3-on-3 situation. Bit looking for another. He gets damage instead. Trade comes through. Advantage is unclear at this point. Bomb is left behind enemy lines, but they could retrieve it. Searson can see this gun, but he can't get to him. And there's no way to clear out this position at all safely. Okay.
Waits.
Boomich just peeks.
Nicely done. And the trajectory from the nade tells them Simple's down in CT
Get up
spawn.
on Cat. It doesn't tell them too much. But I guess what it does tell Electronic is that, like, you know, no one else is here. Obviously, Tabson can be a very aggressive lurk at times and alone. And Electronic just found the perfect timing. Yep. He is not getting spotted at all. Oh, he can get the bib out.
Come on,
okay? Knife
baby.
and fork on this one.
Wait.
Set the table. Put the plates down, the silverware. Bring out the good china. Chill.
Oh, he sees them
really
all.
Enjoy this meal, Electronic, because it's going to be delicious.
2. You take 2. Couple courses. The eye's hungrier than the stomach. Couldn't manage the 3rd. But that's a thing of beauty, dude. You hear the audio cue, you know to play it safe, and then it couldn't have gone better in terms of collecting info. Perfecto. Push to the top of mid with Simple.
Valve MVPs for these raps, and I said, hey, have you ever considered changing your name to Tabson? He said no.
Keto just accepts his fate, and Tizian pushes towards Car, but here's NaVi with 2 rapid frags. Little window challenge named Tabson, and his bomb is planted beneath the ledge. I thought maybe they'd challenge over top. That is not the case. Instead, we've got Perfecto back on plat, and Electronics starting to lock his way into tunnels itself. The smoke on door does fade, trades back each way, and it falls onto Searson, looking for 3 kills in the pistol. I did lie. Easy over the box to extend this game somewhat. It looked likely, but now we have NaVi in with an answer, and one of the 2 scouts now down. Still, pistols aplenty, but Bit connects the headshot.
Quite a shot, too.
And NaVi are all collected just on the other side of this. Bit with another one onto Tizian. I'd love to see how much of those heads he saw. Xantera is tucked on the boost spot, jumps to block bomb plant, but that does not
also, they had
occur.
to dodge a flash, and then Bit took a shot over the... Yeah, you're a brand risk.
I am happy to be proven wrong. Time will tell. Boomich gets out long and challenges around smoke. There are 3 counter-terrorists on the other side. They have so many damn flashbangs. Ooh, Boomich. Quick kill to Keto. Tabson does trade it. Xantares is so low on this B site, though. Once the smoke fades, if Simple just taps him once, that bomb's going to come sprinting over. They could even conjoin into the mid to B. Yet to be seen exactly where NaVi take this. Xantares starts to leave, and Simple's going to find the timing, so there it is. B site wide open. Bomb in tow through tunnels. Perfecto finding it through the mid doors just as Tizian could have traded him back. But as has been the entirety of this Dust 2 map, it's just NaVi a step ahead.
And they're just in the perfect close plan too, the sweatiest of all time. Electronic going back towards mid, covering the tunnels, 2vx. This is the fun part because almost, everyone would save in this situation, but there's just no reason to if you're big.
Gotta stop it. And you eat a flash. Bit comes in with the P250 knife out.
The first bullet headshot. And Big continue to keep up.
Yeah, Xantares doing a great job. 13 and 8.
Yeah, he's definitely, I mean, they don't play it right now, but he was always a really good performer on Inferno. And, quite good on both sides. I think there were some situations on CT where I feel like you'd get caught off guard, but he's like kind of the perfect anchor in a lot of ways, where he's really, really good aim, and you can definitely leave. He's a turret. You could leave him in pit, and he'd get a lot of kills. And he's usually the guy who is, in my opinion, a
lot of pressure.
Probably their most impactful Inferno player. In the second half, Keto's actually quite good on the B site. They don't play this map a lot right now. We're also looking to, as was mentioned on the desk, see better performances, just generally speaking, out of Searson. There's got to be an elite opper. He just has to be. Top 9 last year.
Oh, well, that's number 9.
Okay.
That's number 9 material.
Put a 9 in the name.
Number 9 beats number 2 to start round 13. Come on, Big.
Oof. Yeah, unlucky. It didn't spot him on the jump, and Keto just totally saw him.
B site completely clear for the taking.
Yeah.
Perfecto can't challenge through spawn. Yo, Big, running it in. Listen, it takes some spine to come back from that first Dust 2 loss. This map's not over yet, but it is Big with a lead. Electronic's going to deny Tizian his chance at canceling out these 3 remaining rifles. Xantares and Keto that have been kind of the most heavy hitters for the time being, but if Searson can start to add to that tally with opening kills v Simple like that, then you have that 3-pronged trident that could very well skewer NaVi here on map 2.
Aren't they? You seem so happy.
Woo. Grenades over top. Nice damage. Tabson and Keto combining the Boomich. See, he's not scared.
The boom bags.
The boom bags, yeah. Poor guy gets smothered in frags. This is looking like Big with 8 if they can close with the man advantage. A site primed for the taking. I mean, it is right. Electronic, all that was left. And he is a one and done. So, NaVi with no money, you'd think they'd just go for the save. That is the nature of Inferno.
The kills are coming. That was good game plan kills. In the second half, what we can expect also from Big is a lot of these HEs from B site onto Banana. I think part of the reason this fell out of their map pool a little bit was because they weren't able to find a consistent way to take Banana control. It's just so important to be able to do it. You got to have a certain kind of player who's willing to, be really aggressive and, like you're saying, not really sense fear. Just be able to focus on their crosshair no matter the flashes that come out. Not get shaken if they die a couple of times in nades. Just continue to fight for it. And I feel like they were, struggling to do that. Keto is super good at playing quad and back insight. And they did find some loopholes where they're able to just find some good timings, get HE damage to the bottom of Banana or to the top and make it unconfirmed. But in general, they didn't have much actual active presence.
Utility towards Banana yet again. Is that Boomich? Sure enough. Playing behind his sandbags.
Well, they wouldn't need sandbags twice, now would they?
You may find out the hard way whether they do or don't. It's Electronic. Ooh.
Ow.
Little dangerous game to play. sees two bodies, immediately ejects onto the railing. And I think that's what sends Big back towards Banana for only a moment. They could catch Boomich. You know, we talk about that risk assessment. He's got it. Anytime I see him with a smoke in his hand, I'm worried for him.
Yeah, he's a little bit messy with the jump spots and stuff like that.
Risky business. NaVi left wondering, what's the business? They're over on A site with no confirmation whether Big are still there. They hear this ruckus at Banana, and yet they have not over-rotated back to B. Perfecto drops a bit of utility, and Tizian gets the lurk kill into Electronic.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Big just can actually just go back to B in a situation like this. There's 30 seconds left, which is the awkward part. It's a little bit, takes a little bit longer, I'd say, to go A than it does B. 25 seconds, they're going to try to tell some late round fake. This could come down to the final few. Let's see. All the CTs are rotating over, so this could be good. But we got to keep eyes on our A player, who is alone, but 15 seconds, and all he has to do is stop the bomb.
And it's simple, so you know he can do what he damn well pleases. There's the first one. Oh, and Tabson's up close. Gets the headshot. Kills Simple. Searson into library. Shuts down Boomich. And NaVi
were... the pistol and anti-ecos, we see what happens to either scoreline. Like, if NaVi win the pistol, it's like, I'm still, you know, just looking at their recent games and stuff like that, it's just, you know, I still have them severely favored, of course, but we'll see. NaVi are definitely being forced to respect Big Clan right now.
Definitely, yeah.
Great.
Especially Zantares and Keto.
Yeah.
Searson alongside them. Those are the three heavy-handed hitters for Big at the moment. But that moment of success may have come and passed. We'll see. Minute 15. 4 CTs. Looking to clamp down on mid. It's quiet. Bombs passed over to Bit. I'm wondering, like, at what point does Zantares get adventurous and peek in here? All right, they're going to go for the app.
I just think it's B. Boomich selling a super late fake, basically.
No flashes.
The two players here, they're just going to run out, and they get the one trade. They can't get the second, though. Zantares, again, such a strong anchor on the site. Super nice for USP. Look at this clipper, Reno. 4 frags for Zantares. Boomich coming late up mid. Doesn't want to give it to him.
Are you laughing at that man's misery?
Well, I mean, they've got a map lead. They have the map they want, and
does his pain please you?
It's not like over. You know what I mean?
He's just being dramatic.
Yeah.
For emotional effect. He's just getting James Banks nervous.
Oh, he's probably yelling.
Oh,
he's probably yelling angrily.
Yeah.
I don't know. You can't really tell when he's nervous. He just gets more and more angry.
Yeah. It's not even anger, really. It's just loud.
Loud anger.
Yeah, it's volume. And mass. Fight from Arch. Tabson wary of getting hit from both directions. There's that little jumping shoulder peek. These little 9mm just zinging by. Ooh, but that's bigger than a 9mm. Simple to the face of Tabson. Here comes Searson, wasting no time with the B aggression, just going to attack him from the back. Tizian didn't clear this spot, and Electronic's going to nail him. Now Zantares does come in with a kill, and Searson's MP9 is good for yet another. Bit wants the Deeg. But I'm sure he'd also want a little more HP. Not that he seems to need it.
You know Searson is here as well.
Yeah. Oh, Big gives cover. And now Zantares is going to need 3 kills on this round to deny NaVi.
We could.
Ooh, they crossed the bomb.
Yeah, they do. They split up in the appropriate way. Now they could do this a couple ways. They could double peek. They could obviously play the perfect crossfire and try to trade that way. It's not an identical, like a perfect crossfire for them if Zantares goes around this way. Of course, look, they're flanking him. Oh my God, they actually just won.
No way.
What a play.
Oh, did they? Did they?
Maybe they won't. Maybe they actually just go back.
Oh, you don't poke the bear.
Situation. I don't know.
Oh, but he changes to grenades and still he's alive. Boomich! Oh, he loses!
No way.
That was their chance, and they missed it.
Oh my god, no way that just happened like that. That was actually really gross.
But now we've got guns for NaVi, so they weren't able to recover rounds before they're supposed to, despite coming close, that's for damn sure. We do have an op for Searson. Big Clan already playing B more aggressively than NaVi ever did in that first half. Bit in the apartments. There's two counter-terrorists towards Boiler. They split up, and yet it doesn't cost them. Tizian stands tall on 20. Damn, NaVi about to be down by 6 unless they fight back the man advantage. Electronics looking to lurk into the A site. Could catch him off guard. Searson hits that.
Must have been a wicked shot. Quick switch out.
Oh.
Just kind of walked into the angle, probably thinking there was someone like a Boiler or something like that. Hit that flick. Okay, Keto will die inside B as he was waiting for a flash for himself, and then Boomich turns it into 2. It's scrappy, man, these rounds. Now, this 3v5 looks like it could actually lean towards NaVi. The health is all over the place. The bomb is a little bit late, but there is still this smoke down for Boomich to maintain control of construction. And the CTs, are they even going to try it? Actually, yeah, I mean, they keep the 2 AKs, they keep their op.
This happens on Inferno.
Yes, it does make sense. They have no money. But look, that's crazy. The 5v3 and Boomich gets 2 entries. And you'll see Niko and G2 do this tons of times. He'll just turn the corner. If he doesn't think there's an op there, he's happy to take a rifle duel. Boomich, with that information, even though Electronic died, just boom.
Big
free 50-50.
Didn't see the head.
Oh my.
Taps and tagged. Boomich flashed. And dead.
Nice re-aggression. Good nade too, yes. Oh, fantastic on Simple.
Very
and
nice.
Perfecto.
Not enough to completely deter NaVi from B just yet, but maybe that smoke will change their mind.
Go and like use that information in some way. Like use that smoke to peek into CT or whatever, so.
That changed the dynamic of Counter-Strike. A smoke sucker-upper.
A smoke sucker-upper. Maybe in Counter-Strike 2.
I'm ready. Here come the smoke grenades from NaVi, and already, of course, there was that counter-terrorist answer. Oh my god, it's raining fire!
Don't have any smokes to counter these.
Oh, it's Vesuvius on the B site. Keto, he's gonna try to move forward here, and that same gap is actually used by Tabson. Over the boxes, he predicts Perfecto, but that flash, that's the key. Searson adding a kill to the tally, but Simple's tree position in a 1 versus 4.
On this T side than Big Do, and I think utility is more important than what gun you have on Inferno for sure. So I don't mind force ups with a lot of utility involved. I think the worst thing you can do is like AK armor buy and not have $0 left for utility.
Tell that to my teammates.
Yeah.
Wait, these smokes out on Banana. Dude, this is a very weak B at the moment.
Yeah, just for a second. So this is the timing here. They smoke out Arch, and then Big will try to get back information, but they are slow to come back to B. And of course, NaVi don't know this, so comfortably, Big will walk back. And it's a game of gambles here. And once again, Arch smoke would be the way to deny Big the information they currently have on mid. But they haven't figured out where Searson is yet.
Perfecto's still sticking around Banana. That could be another B hit with utility. See if that keeps Tabson preoccupied. They get into brackets control and decide not to go any further, rather running back.
Yeah, they're trying to get the rotation back over towards B. It's about as good as it gets, even despite those nades. And Searson's, back in library. He's done fighting for the moment. Now the entry will come. 25 seconds, low utility here. They just got to force their way in.
Yeah, they got to beat Keto. He sees one over the top and manages the front runner. Doesn't finish off his initial fight. Bomb planted. Guns picked back up. tabseN goes for that wallbang damage. Can't quite land it. Then he peeks into 2. So Big trades through and through. And we're left 3v3. Smoke back down on CT. That's going to delay Big. And oh no, not even. Excuse me, just the flash. No utility after the fact. Perfecto looking for the gunfights. And Xantares gives it to him. Bit's going to see the shadow advantage and the pressure falls to Xantares.
They have the nades left over to take B. Keto's at Coffin's in some standard position. There's not really any easy way for him to just kill everybody just because their guns aren't great. So that was just nicely played on the force up for NaVi. And for Big, they fought a little bit for information, but not long enough to get those best rotations possible. Keto had to do way too much alone there.
Oh, I thought maybe Tizian would get lucky via electronic, but no sir. Bit's there to lend a helping hand. And Big Clan scramble onto A. It's difficult to put much stock into this from Big. Working with the bare bones buy. But they do have 2 CTs grouped up on Arch, so if they shut down Boomich, that's where it could all start. Simple looks to give cover, and seules's been peeled off the bomb site, so it has to be the Arch play. That is it. And Simple finds his hit. Keto tagged to 19. Little USP nipping away at Simple's health.
When we saw NaVi getting the information, they knew what to do with it. And that's very scary for Big, knowing that now NaVi have even better guns. I think if I'm NaVi, I go right back to do the simplest version of Inferno, top bracket, top banana. And if I'm Big, it's uncomfortable, but I think risking it for a bit of info is probably going to win them more rounds than it loses at this point. But here it is.
Nice risk.
Yeah.
Tizian could have easily justified falling back, especially now that he lost Xantares on the bomb site. And look at this, electronic posted on him. Simple going to keep those eyes wary towards mid, locked in on Keto. That'll give tabseN an element of surprise.
Well, they even smoked roof. 2021 smokes. That was a hard one to follow, huh? Because like Xantares dies all the way in Moto, and they lose the opening duel as well. Oh, I guess, did they run down mid? No, that wasn't it. That was the op shot. Just one right there at the top of mid.
It was top mid, then A site, then the Arch player, then the flank cover.
Right.
And tabseN gets to live. NaVi onto the double digits.
A little bit out of form right now, but obviously, in terms of last year, seules's was way above.
Yeah.
All 3 of them, or of the 3 was the highest.
I mean, a top
ranking
10 player.
Yeah. Super impactful and had a lot of strides in his development, both on CT side, but more in particular on the T side. That was where he would go completely absent some games, and then really has forged a path for himself. So, I'm very sympathetic towards a lot of these, oppers who are trying to become elite oppers in the scene, because it's obviously insanely difficult. Like, we look at zywoo and Simple and say, well, they're number 1, number 2 because they have the best stats because they're oppers, but like no other oppers are near them. It's just them, right? And that's because they're that good. But it's the same. And that's just to say they're so well-rounded. They know exactly where to take their risks. They know when to play passive. They know they're always consistent aim-wise. And these other oppers like seules's in particular who are trying to be elite need to be comfortable doing all of that. That means they can't be too passive. That means they know when they take their risks and they're comfortable doing so. So all that's to say, I like them peeking down the mid there.
Tough to take risks on the A site with pistols, but they do find a timing to at least push outwards. tabseN then slips in from library. And he's actually secured a second rifle, so when Keto gets over here, there will be a chance for them to both have guns. He's tapping for the head of Bit. Come on, he hits it, but for only 80 damage. Almost unfair. Perfecto off of the bomb plant, slides into back sight, and he has been left with no support. tabseN blocking in on this. They've got Bit off his position. They could anticipate this move. This would be a huge round for Big to win, but they don't have the kit on defuse.
Is he gonna walk through?
4 seconds left. Down to 3, and there's the cover from Tabson.
Square long enough for Big to make that huge rotation. So I think should have played more for himself. Maybe he just felt like that was his best way to get a kill. But Tabson, I'm glad he finished the round off, considering he worked so hard to hunt down that extra headshot on top of balcony, and it looked like he was dead on for most of those shots. So, okay, Big 13-10 lead now. Off the eco, dealing with Simple first and foremost on lane. The op purchase comes in. Again, this is a rarer sight on the T side. A lot of operators are not buying this op, T side Inferno. But he had more than enough money. Seriously stands behind the Molotov. The setup is interesting. They have got the high-low setup, and they have Searson behind the smoke as well. So a bit of overlap there. Sometimes you see the Opera looking boiler in this position with the high-low setup, and then someone playing anti. But it doesn't seem like it'll have an effect on where they'll go with this round. Smoke comes in to threaten the arch wrap. And Searson hasn't made noise yet, I don't think. So it's a big guessing game. But look how many CTs are near A.
Yeah, starting to come back over. Looking to scramble in, but the flash blinds Keto. He dives back on 40 HP. Tabson's still inside of Library, and Xantares, dude, he is locking this down from Little Pit, but they held him in. And now Xantares is going to have to do it all. As Searson tries to get into the mix, there's nobody left to help him. It's only Searson. 1v3 as bombs now planted, and he has to call for the save.
How Searson wasn't involved in this round, I'll have no idea. I'll have absolutely no idea. The round even came towards him, but it feels like he was going to replace maybe the B players, and they were going to try to play 4 rifles A.
Exactly
but
that.
They did it without banana control. You can tell we've never been there.
I drink my coffee black.
Large Americano.
A cinnamon bun.
Venti? No, large.
What's more made up? Starbucks language or Danish?
Both are false.
P250 trying to stop the mid-peak. Not going to happen. And that leaves A wide for the taking. Open for the taking.
Both are fake languages. If you take a Danish word is just an English word, and then you don't pronounce 3 letters.
Yep. Which 3? Any 3 you choose.
Even if it's all 3. Sometimes it's just a noise. That's a real word.
It's actually a great example, isn't it? NaVi closing the distance back. Just as Big had that lead. Just as Big thought, guys, it's a BO3, we can do it. NaVi have other ideas. Now, mind you, this wasn't really meant to be a success story in the 25th round. Pistols around that 1 saved op. 50.
That could have been a G2 mid-stack, and they jump through and lose 2 guns and get eco'd. But they called it. They called it out correctly.
Well done. Within 1. NaVi now trailing still, but
Gamble here.
ever closer.
Electronic will find the opening. Where's the trade? That's a Terrace, who's been their rock on the A site, dies, only getting 1.
See it from Tizian.
And Tizian shows its place as well. This is very dangerous. Smoke down on Moto. They'll swing on Pit. Ooh, nice shot from Tizian.
Agreed. And a second.
Oh, they don't even trade him.
Not bad for the bottom fragger.
2 on 2.
Comes in big in a crucial moment. Searson close to the bomb site. Boomich down low.
Oh, they throws a Molotov down, but they can't punish him crossing off the site. Now they've got mini pick control with a crossfire. Boomich turns this low HP setup into like a headshot angle, which is huge. Or sorry, he's in the back of the site.
Yeah, Keto. He's behind the hay bales. He's been able to inch his way closer, and Simple doubled from Little Pit into Big. Keto to the high ground. Hasn't spotted either yet. Now they've been seen, and Keto could get them both. He's got Simple locked in position, but time is the issue, and Keto, he gets no scope. Now a tap out from Searson, but there's simply no time. NaVi tie at 13 rounds each.
Oh my god, that's how it happens, and it's Keto to run out of ammo.
Yeah.
Jumping.
Lost 6 of the last 7. Single op for Searson. And it's been a little while since we've seen the boys at B. NaVi keeping their eyes on it. Searson, just stay scoped, man. Hit this first shot, take down the numbers. That's the start.
Yeah.
And if Keto clears close, that's the start.
Okay.
5 versus 3 now. No weapons retrieved off of the play, but no opening really for NaVi elsewhere. This is your chance, Big.
Yeah, the odds still, it's hard to say with these pistols. You know, it could still all fall apart. 3's enough to take it over the line. They get rid of the remaining guns. There's still some emphasis on Searson to continue to have impact here. I think you still can't leave it just to the pistols. Rotation over towards the A site, and you can see they're kind of split up like it's a rifle round, but they didn't pick up any extra guns.
Yep.
And they cannot be rotators and win this round. So again, eyes on Searson.
Blinded, he hits that. And as he repositions, I feel like this is their best chance to push through. Keto, he's gonna get one into the head of Bit. And Electronic prioritizes plant before smokes fade. He gets tagged up low, and they have done it. A single op for Searson, 2 kills on the round, and a double for Keto's Deagle.
Nice. It's great to see. Obviously, he's a super sharpshooter. Here's in the right place at the right time. Coming through. This is a lot on Keto. He gets blind in the back of the site. They put pressure on Tapson. Tapson gets 1 kill. He's still alive in CT spawn, but this is 4 on the B site. They're going to go through the boost, but this is obviously kind of a risk, but they don't cover it.
A wonderful moment for Searson.
Yes, they're going to try to get this plant down. I don't know how panicky the CTs are going to be in this spot, but they sense an opportunity.
Fast flank up Banana. Bit's gonna get himself into cover. He sees the barrel. That flash is huge from Simple. It's a 2v2 and Simple misses his shot, but it's Bit's chance to shine. Xanteris walks wide.
And they're approaching it.
Bit
Oh my
goes.
god.
Nate
Electronic is running out to smoke this, and Searson's like, finally, some action. I've been sitting here all half.
Let's go. 5v4 for Big. Boomich not going to respect the flash. He flies straight down into the pit. More grenades in the hands, but this time it's the CT side. Tizian drops bomb and jumps. Slick movement. Gets out of danger for just a moment. 2 players behind him, and Simple finds him. So now it's back into the even game, and Simple wastes no time sprinting into the deepest corner of the bomb site with Perfecto on box. That's the cover. Keto.
Seriously, to do one of the best scouters as well.
Hits his shot, but bettered by the AK. We've got Xanteris, who's been a huge impact for Big on this second map, isolated inside A pit. And his teammates smoked off. He lands a great grenade to soften them, but can't actually finish any frag. A flash that helps Tizian, though. Maybe this turns the tide. Molly pushes Simple back. Check out the HP for 3 of the 4, and Keto, he hits the headshot. Do not write off Big. They've got hands on an AK. Bombs planted, and that's going to add pressure. Op in the hands of Keto. He's got 1 flash to try and prime the pop. A smoke perhaps to help, but no sir. Big heart from Boomich, and the 2-0 from NaVi.
They nail it. It was a lot more convincing.